Hey Pisces, welcome to your love reading for the month of June 2019. This is for Pisces Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you are a cross-watcher, you're more than welcome to hang out. Cross-watching is when you're not a Pisces, but you're curious about a Pisces that you know, so you're just kind of investigating their tarot readings. You're more than welcome to hang out, but I do have a specific cross watchers playlist for June. So if you want to cross watch on anybody after this video, you can definitely check out the link in the description for that. All right, so we're connecting. I'm going to see what is coming up for you, Pisces. I'm going to try to see a lot of songs have been popping up in my head for love for the different signs, and we're going to see what comes up in my mind for you all while I'm shuffling here. Okay? All right, so the song that's coming to me for you guys, it's not necessarily a love song, but it is a song about being happy. And it's more recent, I have to say. A lot of the songs that have been coming in my head are very, very old. Oh, well, not very, very old if you're close to my age, but if you're a youngin, you may have not heard a lot of the songs that have been coming up. But for Pisces, I guess it's still fairly an older song, but not as old as the other ones. There was a song called If You Steal My Sunshine, and I think the group was called Ren. It's a really happy song. It's like a playful song. It's like a very beachy song, like, you know, like being with friends, having a good time. Like, you know, it's like, it's a feel-good song. You know, it's a dance. You can even, like, kind of dance around to it. So, Pisces, I do feel some of you are going to be in this very playful or giddy energy, or there's, like, just some kind of new love interest that's making you feel very hopeful. You've got the Chariot coming along. So, this is very fast-moving energy. Okay, this is very focused energy. So yeah, a lot of you are meeting somebody who's just kind of like getting you going, getting you excited. Maybe even, you know how like sometimes, and this doesn't really happen to us a whole lot when we're adults. It happens when we're younger, or when we're like in our teenagers, or maybe even in our college years. But you know, after a certain age, sometimes we don't get like that excited feeling, like that giddy feeling over somebody. And I feel like a lot of you are having that, and maybe for some of you it's the first time in a long time, but it's kind of like it's giving you motivation. Like, it's just giving you motivation to get up and go and to do things, like to the extent where your friends and family are like, oh wow, you know, like you look different, or you seem a lot happier, like what's going on lately, what's up, what's new. It's just like, I feel some of you even maybe have people that are telling you like, oh my goodness, you're glowing, like your skin is glowing, or your face is glowing, or like what's going on. And it's just like you're just filled with this optimism, this happiness. You're just giddy over someone or something. Some of you haven't met your person quite just yet, but you're aligning with the vibration of it, and so it's bringing you into this very excited, optimistic place. And so like some of you are even just kind of feeling like it's gonna happen, or you're, even if you're not looking for this person, but you're aligned with that vibration. You're feeling just jazzed, you're feeling enthusiastic for life, you're feeling enthusiastic to go and to do things. You know, we've got the summer months coming in. You know, a lot of you are going to be wanting to get outdoors and do things with friends, or go outdoors and enjoy nature, or whatever it might be. And this is aligning you with, you know, crossing paths with your person. If you are already with someone, and you know that you all aren't going to be breaking up, like you know that you're with someone, you know that this is your person, the Chariot to me gives me a sense or a feeling where you guys are just all in about something. Maybe there's a decision you all have been avoiding, and you've been putting it off, but the Chariot is like, we're all in, like we're doing this, we're going for it. Okay, so it could be that both of you are really just kind of coming into this energy of you know, moving in, like doing something full force. Now, I want to keep something in mind. It can go either way, okay? I'm not going to say that the decision is going to be, you know, to stay together, or to break up, or to move. It could be a lot of different things. But whatever the decision that is that's coming in, you feel the person watching this video, you feel confident about the decision and you're all about it. You're like, this is it. We're moving forward. This is happening. Like, this is happening. You might be the one making the decision. You might be the one taking the reins and taking the lead and saying, this is what we're doing. And once you get moving, everything else is going to follow. Like, you're setting the tone for whatever is happening in the relationship. Next, we've got Ace of Pentacles. And this makes me excited, Pisces. Pisces. I don't know why I called you Pisces. I don't know what a Pisces is. This makes me excited for you. A lot of the times when we read tarot traditionally, Ace of Pentacles is like, oh, money's coming in, a new opportunity, a new job. And yes, that meaning still holds true. And some of you are going to have your love life benefited from this money or this job that's coming in, or meeting somebody through a new job or some kind of a career type situation. But for me, in my readings, Ace of Pentacles has a very, very special meaning, and this will happen with tarot readers. For me, when I see Ace of Pentacles, Pentacles is all about energy, okay? It's all about energy. That's why it's associated with money, because money is energy. Money is a physical measure of energy spent. So when I see Ace of Pentacles, it tells me that the person that I'm reading for is about to have a really, really massive breakthrough in whatever subject I'm reading about, where probably you were even blocked, or like there was just some situation you weren't getting past, some cycle kept repeating, some relationship you kept trying to get out of but you couldn't get out of it, or somebody that you were trying to forget and you can't forget, or somebody who just has been having something repeating or feeling stuck. Like, oh my goodness, I just can't seem to meet people. Or, oh my goodness, I just can't seem to get, past the first date and on to the second and on to the third. I just can't seem to have things moving along. When I see Ace of Pentacles, it tells me that whatever the stuck energy is, you're having a massive breakthrough. Some chakra is about to get unblocked. For some of you, it's more than one chakra. And this is significant because we have the new moon coming up June 3rd, early on in the month. So a lot of you are really going to feel like, wow, I'm really starting to manifest what I wanted in my love life. Some of you, Pisces, are feeling like you've been pretty good manifestors in a lot of other areas of your life, but love life was just that one thing that seemed a little tricky. And so, or something in your life that you've been having a hard time has been negatively influencing your love life, and you just haven't been able to master it. Ace of Pentacles for me is saying you're going to break through. You're going to bust out of it. It's not going to be holding you back anymore. I would definitely say those of you, Pisces, who are more spiritually in tune, or who are all into the good juju stuff, who are all good into the metaphysical, because you all are a very moon sensitive sign, I would really, really suggest that you make use of this new moon energy and really do some like deliberate conscious manifestation. Set some intentions on the new moon, which will be June 3rd, because I feel like with the Ace of Pentacles energy that's coming in for you, and the fact that you all are moon sensitive, this is going to be a really great time to establish really, really positive things happening in your love life. Next, we've got Six of Swords. You are leaving drama behind. You do not have time for it. You are ready for a change of pace. Some of you are making travel plans. Some of you might even be invited on a little bit of a trip. And this is a leisure trip. This isn't a trip like, oh, come meet my friends and family, or, oh, come and do this or come and do that. This is like, I want to get away with you. I want to get away with you. I want to forget about the troubles. I want to forget about the stresses. I just kind of want to go somewhere and be lost with you for a little bit. So some of you are traveling and you're meeting someone unexpectedly on this travel, or those of you with a significant other or somebody that you've been dating or getting to know, you all may make a very impromptu trip that just kind of comes out of nowhere. But it's a trip that is going to be really, really enjoyable. I'm hearing pleasure upon pleasure upon pleasure, where you almost don't want to come home. Okay, you're just like, oh my goodness, can't we just stay here forever? Um, I'm also feeling a sense that there's gonna be a lot of things resolved. Like I'm seeing like boxes opening and things coming out. So if you've had someone who's been holding back their feelings, they're really opening up, and they're laying it all out. And I do feel that it's like feelings where they're being very, very vulnerable with you, or they're being very expressive about how much they mean to you, and that's setting you off to do the same with them. And so I just feel it's just like this: I love you, no, I love you, no, no, I love you, no, I, like this, this really being just really into each other kind of energy. Some of you are just gonna go away for a little bit and have an absolute blast, have like just an amazing time. And as you're having all this fun, somebody is just catching sight of you, Pisces, and they're like, oh my goodness, like I love this person's energy, they're so beautiful, they're so attractive. I just see somebody really admiring you laughing, like you just have like this belly laugh, and you're having such a great time, and they're looking over at you, and they're like, wow, like I want to get to know that person. So some of you are having somebody step up to you on some kind of a trip. Maybe some of you aren't traveling very far, maybe you're just getting out more, but there's just definitely this feeling of like being in this joy and this pleasure, and it's attracting love to you. Okay. We've got Knight of Wands, lots of passion, guys, lots and lots of passion. Now, this is telling me, Pisces, that you all are gonna be in a very, very physically intimate energy, right? Like you have the emotional intimacy that's coming up. There's also going to be some love making here, or some passions, a lot of physical energy, physical movement. For some of you, I feel that you are feeling a strong magnetism with a person. And I'm hearing that for some of you, this is something you thought that you had lost, okay? Either it's a relationship where you were like, man, we lost our spark. You guys are getting it back in a big way. Or if it's been a long time since you've felt that kind of excited about a person, and you just thought, okay, well, maybe that's not happening for me anymore. Maybe that chapter in my life is closed. Surprise, nope, Knight of Wands is coming in and letting you know that chapter is not closed at all, okay? Lots of passionate energy. Oh, and look, Page of Wands. Page of Wands. I just got a very interesting message here with these two things, okay? Because the knight is not the king, right? But the knight is more experienced than the page. The page is just learning. The page is just figuring things out. Now, a Page of Wands for me, a lot of the times in my readings, does mean excitement, adventure, like feeling like you're a teenager again, like that kind of energy, that kind of passion, that kind of desire. But the fact that Knight of Wands and Page of Wands came out together back to back, Pisces, and this came up for you guys in, I don't know if it was, it may have been the Cross Watcher video that I did back in April. But like some of you were wanting to experience certain things in the bedroom that you hadn't tried before, or you were kind of wanting to try different things, or like new things, and you felt like maybe somebody was not into it, or not into you, or like they wanted to play it like a little bit more vanilla. But this makes me feel like either a partner and you are really beginning to get comfortable enough to explore certain things together, try certain things together that you've been curious about, or they've been curious about, and it's becoming more natural. It's like you're finding a flow in it. It's not feeling awkward. It's not feeling forced. Some of you are just aligning with a partner who maybe for the first time in a long time feels compatible to you in the bedroom. Maybe some of you haven't had that in a while, where it's just like somebody like that, the person, like they're not kissing you right, or they're not touching you right, or they're not you know, getting in the zone that you want them to get into. And so this is saying that you are going to be calling in someone that has that compatibility, where you all may even, you know, teach each other a thing or two, okay? Or just kind of, you know, go on to this new adventure with one another because you're more aligned, okay? And it could also be that some of you might be getting involved with somebody slightly younger, maybe not a whole lot younger, but slightly younger. Overall, though, a lot of passion here, a lot of passion. Let's see what your message is from your soulmate, from the Love Oracle, from the Love Message deck. This is a gorgeous deck, but unfortunately, these cards do not have any names on them. They just have pictures, and then on the back of the card is a message. So we're going to intuitively look at what the picture is telling me. And then from there, we will read the message for Pisces from your soulmate, whether or not you've met this person. And as always, guys, you may want to check out your moon sign and rising sign videos as well, because some weeks those may, or months, those may resonate with you more, or they may just give you some extra information. Okay, so here is your card. So this is kind of giving me confirmation of a couple of things. At first glance, this looks very black and white. But when you look closer, there's colors here. A lot of colors here. So whatever rigidness was holding you back, see this cold snow, this rigid, this bland, this black and white world, you're coming into some kind of warmth, right? And colors are beginning to pop and to appear. So again, this is, some of you are coming out of that vanilla energy. Some of you are coming into the passion, colors and inspiration where maybe there wasn't colors and inspiration before. Warmth where before there was this cold energy. These two people getting together, they're probably gonna like get together and start warming each other up. So I just feel like there's something very combustible happening in your love life in June, but combustible in a good way, in a positive way. Message here is love is a single soul that inhabits two bodies. Okay, so you all are going to feel very connected, very in tune, very in unison. All right, this is the kind of connection here where it's like, you know, all of a sudden you're noticing the birds singing, you know, colors are looking more beautiful, scents are smelling better, just feeling connected, feeling like you don't have to try so hard for the connection, you don't have to try so hard for the relationship. It's flowing so much easier, and just so much more naturally. So again, my dears, you can check out the cross watcher videos, check out your moon sign rising sign videos, and if you want a private reading, you can click on the Calendly link to schedule. And don't forget to check out the weekly forecasts, guys. Yes, I do the monthly love and the monthly cross watcher, but every single week I make a video for each zodiac sign for money and family and career and all that good stuff in the weekly forecast. So check out the weekly forecasts too. They're very helpful. All right, my dears, I'm wishing you a wonderful June.